Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Everyone, welcome to the show. So 35-year-old Maryland resident Christopher Alberts was convicted on 6 felony counts and 3 misdemeanor counts based on his actions at the Capitol. Rather than take a plea deal, Alberts opted for a jury trial. He testified on his own behalf at the trial, and he tried to convince the jury that he was just protecting the mob from overly aggressive officers. He told the jury, quote, "Somebody had to put a stop to it." Alberts also said that he was willing to, quote, "take damage to prevent more people from getting harmed or hurt." And Alberts was one of the many in the mob carrying weapons. He had a pocket knife, he had a loaded gun, and he was carrying additional hollow point bullets with him. Alberts also admitted to the jury that he was, quote, angry, but he said, quote, "it was wrong. I shouldn't have done it." Well, on April 19th, the jury convicted Alberts on all but 1 count in his second superseding indictment. Alberts was found guilty of civil disorder, assaulting or impeding officers, disorderly conduct on restricted grounds with a dangerous weapon, entering restricted grounds with a deadly or dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm on Capitol grounds, possession of a firearm without a DC license, 2 counts of physical violence, and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds. So the only acquittal he received was in regard to possession of a large capacity ammunition feeding device. And according to the journalists who were present at the trial, Alberts and his fiancée looked really shocked when the verdict was read. So again, they clearly don't watch this show. But in all seriousness, this is why it's so dangerous for these people to remain in their right-wing news bubble. They have no clue what's really going on. They have truly convinced themselves that, I mean, number one, that they're patriots, laughable. And then number 2, that MAGA really is the silent majority. You know, these January 6 defendants honestly believed that Trump was going to be reinstated and he would ride to their rescue. And then when that didn't happen, they thought, oh, well, you know, the majority of the country is going to see us as heroes. They're going to see us as, you know, liberators, and we're justified by our actions. And, you know, is this guy's fiancée going to wait for him for years? Because if the judge gives Alberts a concurrent sentence on each of the convictions, which is what the judges have been doing, he's still looking at up to 10 years in prison. You know, if for some reason the judge strayed from the norm, if they decided to sentence him to consecutive terms for each offense, I mean, that's several decades in prison. So we'll see. I mean, U.S. District Judge Christopher Cooper is presiding over this case. He's been pretty weak in his sentencing decisions. He's an Obama appointee. So I have no doubt he's going to give a concurrent sentence. My thinking is it's going to be 5 years or less. The judge wouldn't even allow the DOJ to take Alberts into custody after the verdict was read. Judge Cooper said, no, I'm going to allow him to remain free until sentencing. So anyway, guys, sentencing is scheduled in this case for July 19th. So I will let you guys know what happens with this peaceful Capitol tourist that was carrying a gun with hollow point bullets. All right. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please share this with everybody you know. Please become a supporter of the show if you possibly can, even if it's a one-time tip for $1. I mean, if, you know, even a quarter of my subscribers gave $1 a month, I would be really happy. It would allow me to bring on some help and to put out more content every day. So anything you can do to help, truly appreciate it. Links are below. Thank you guys so much. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.